4.
Good evening and welcome to the April 6th meeting of the Clark County Fire District 6 Board of Commissioners. I'd like to call the meeting to order. And with us this evening are Commissioners Collins, Losbeck, at this time, do we have any additions to the regular agenda? None here.
None here. I think the chief might have something.
That's correct. So we have Clark County Fairgrounds Vaccination Clinic and Open House.
Okay.
Those are both under old business.
Okay, I'll add that to the old business. We'll need to read and approve the minutes of the March 16th, 2021 regular meeting and board workshop.
And move that we dispense with the reading and move for approval of the minutes and post as necessary.
Second. All right, we have a motion and a second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay. I saw no additional correspondence in the board packet. Citizen communication. This is an opportunity for any citizen who is, our meeting is being held virtually and is broadcast through YouTube. Any citizen wishing to communicate with the Board of Commissioners can do so using the YouTube chat feature. That inbox is monitored and questions will be relayed to the board and answered during our meeting. Committee reports. No report for the health and safety. No report for parade. Risk management group meets tomorrow. And no report for the Fairgrounds Facility Board.
Correct.
Moving on to the consent agenda.
Move for.
Second. Okay. We have a motion and a second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right. And moving on to the fire chief's reports. Chief Maurer? Chief Maurer, are you there with us?
Yes. So the first in the chief's report is the personnel action report. Jeff Van Laken, firefighter, has served 27 years as of April 1st. Dave Schmicke, 5 years. And Pat Claflin, 4 years. We also have two personnel out on injury, Sean Kropp and Scott Squires. Heather Gearing just returned today. Arnie Kucha is on FMLA, and Bill Dunlap's scheduled to be off duty April 20th.
All righty. And continuing on with that, there is no facilities update report this week. Next is the COVID-19 update.
So COVID had started tapering off. We're getting a little uptick again. And then I just got at 5:30 tonight a new report. So I will send the board an email tomorrow.
Okay, thank you. I think I saw that as well. Moving on to the old business, policy 201, board policy. This was reviewed at our last meeting, and at this time, we'll need to have a motion to approve those changes. So moved.
Second.
Moved in second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right. Thank you. Also, we have open house. Chief Maurer?
Well, I just wanted to report to the board. We would like to cancel the open house. Many of our vendors have pulled out and are not participating this year because of COVID. We think it's probably if we hold off the first week of June for the open house.
Okay. I would agree. All righty. Yeah, I think that best to play it safe with our COVID-19 and our own events that are hosted by the fire district.
Agreed.
Do we need a motion or anything with that, Chief?
I don't believe so, just to notify the board that we weren't going to hold that.
Okay, perfect. Sounds good.
Duly noted.
Lastly, the Clark County Fairgrounds Immunization Clinic.
So we've been contracting with Department of Health for the Clark County Fairgrounds Mass Immunization Clinic that's been allotted by the state. Our contract expires April 17th. They have asked us to extend another 6 weeks. They reimburse for the services we provide, and we have the desire to work the shifts. So I would like to go ahead and extend that an additional 6 weeks if the board approves.
Okay. All righty.
That's April 17th.
And we're still doing that with 4 personnel, is that right?
Yes, they added 4 personnel this last go round.
Okay, that's great. I'm really happy to see the district being able to participate in this event.
Sorry.
Go ahead. No, you're fine.
So I don't know if the board wants to sign the new contract or if they would give me permission to extend it 6 weeks.
We just need to authorize, and I'll make a motion to authorize the chief to sign that agreement with the state.
Second.
All right, we have a motion and a second to continue our involvement at the Clark County Fairgrounds Immunization Clinic. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. All righty. Chief, we can continue our participation there. Is that for another 6 weeks? Is that right?
Another 6 weeks, yes.
Okay, perfect. That sounds great. Thank you. Moving on to new business. Our first item is workshop April 20th.
So we have scheduled, if the board approves, a workshop for April 20th where McKinsey will be available and present the Station 6-1 remodel estimated cost. They would like to have their architect, Kathy Bowman, with us, as well as Moen, who does the cost estimation.
And Chief, is this a meeting that we would be able to have in person, or are guidelines still restrictive of that?
We haven't scheduled in-person meetings till May,
Okay.
so we would probably do that virtual as well.
Okay. Alrighty, and do you have a start time that you'd like to do that? Is it longer than a half an hour, I would assume?
5:30 should be good. If we go over and we start the meeting late, if that's the board's discretion, but I think 5:30 would work.
Okay. All right.
So we need a motion on that, and I'll move that we hold a workshop. Is that the 20th?
Yeah, April 20th.
April 20th, 5:30, and we'll convene our regular meeting when that's over.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. All righty. We'll have a workshop April 20th at 5:30 with the McKinsey group. Kindness 911.
So I just wanted to notify the board that we have partnered with Kindness 911. You've probably seen them in a number of our videos of drive-bys and special events that we've done through COVID. So we just formed an official partnership, and I included in the chief's report the training video of Kindness 911 and exactly what they're about. But they're a nonprofit group that, as of now, has partnered with most law enforcement agencies in our area, and we're the first fire service agency to sign on with them.
Great. Alrighty.
Where are we supposed to see the update on that? Where'd you see that, Chief?
So in your chief's memorandum, there's a link to the training website, the training that Kindness 911 provided, as well as a video to explain who they are.
Got it. Thanks.
It's about a 45-minute training video, so I just included the link for you guys.
Thank you.
Next, we have our annual report 2020.
And this also is a report to the board. This was sent to you via email, but also copies are being printed for the station, and the report's been posted to the external website.
Yeah, I've had an opportunity to read that, and I really appreciate the detail that's involved in that report. And the list of accomplishments for 2020 was really significant given our COVID pandemic that we were navigating at the same time. So it's really a great report.
And that was Chief Schmidt that produces those reports for the district. So he did a really
great. Thank you, Chief Schmidt.
You're welcome.
Alrighty, job descriptions.
So we've done some reorganization of our maintenance division. And with that reorganization, I had to redraft the job descriptions for the full-time. We've now changed it to a full-time equipment and maintenance worker, a full-time maintenance worker, and a part-time maintenance worker. The biggest change you'll see in those job descriptions is that the supervision of those jobs all fall now under the Assistant Chief of Logistics and Planning.
Okay. All righty.
So if the board approves those as written, we could post them.
Okay.
So moved.
Second.
All right, it's been moved and seconded. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. All righty. We can move forward with those job descriptions then, Chief, as they're written. Surplus.
We have a surplus list that I just realized didn't get put into your Dropbox. I will do that right after the meeting, but we have a number of items that are either obsolete, inadequate, expired, or cost more than the value to replace. We do have some departments that are in need of that equipment, and we would like to dispose of that equipment at the chief's discretion if the board approved.
Alrighty.
I certainly think that's appropriate, and anytime we can pay it forward, it's a good thing.
Yeah, I like the idea of helping out those that are in need within our local area. Just as you talked about the fire engine that went to Klickitat County, those are it's really nice to see that stuff go to places that can really use it. So, do you need a motion on that, Chief?
I would for you to declare it surplus.
Okay.
So moved.
Second.
Moved and seconded. All those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Alrighty. Thank you. Executive session. I didn't see any executive session this evening. And roundtable, good of the order.
The only thing I had is we're moving forward with the Rebound Program that the board approved last meeting. We have one member of our department that's already been contacted by them, and then the second member that's going in for knee surgery April 20th is working with Rebound. So we're already starting to work with them, and I'm looking forward to seeing what they bring to our department.
Well, that's great. I saw Chief Russell's email explaining the program, and it'll be nice to see the value that it provides. So thank you.
And the second thing we had, with the board's approval at last meeting, we're moving forward with our wellness testing through Portland Ad. So that will start scheduling in September. We'll get all of our members in front of a physician, and they'll do the full NFPA testing. So we're excited to move forward with that.
How long do you think that the process will take to complete all of the members?
We have a window through Portland Ad, so they'll need to be all completed in October.
Okay.
And they're also doing all of our immunizations, so we don't have to contract separately for those like we had done in the past. And then they'll also do all of our audiology testing, so we don't have to bring in a van to do that testing separate. It all happens in a one-stop shop. So.
Oh, great.
Excellent.
Yeah. Alrighty. Anything else for the roundtable? Good to the order? Okay. We'll need to authorize payment of current bills, pre-authorization transmittal, authorize monthly commissioner compensation.
So moved.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Alrighty. And that's all we have here. We can adjourn tonight's meeting, and then we can convene the local board of volunteer firefighters. Is that what's next, Chief?
That's correct.
Okay. Alrighty.
Who's on the board there?
I am.
I don't think I am.
Oh, two commissioners. It must be myself and Chris and the chief and the secretary.
Okay.
Well, I'll say good night to you guys. Thank you, and good job, Chris.
Oh,
Nice
thank you.
case.
Thank you, Casey.
Everybody be safe. See ya. Bye-bye.
So, sorry, board, I would need approval to do the 2020 pension participation certification form for the Board of Volunteer Firefighters.
For 2020.
Correct.
Okay, I'll make that motion.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Perfect.
Is there anything else, Chief, for the Board of Volunteer Firefighters tonight?
Nope, that was it.
Okay, perfect. That will conclude the remainder of our meeting.